Hey everyone, Chris here from Geekspire.com, bringing you the third installment of our TERA character class preview series. Today we're looking at the Slayer, the first of four melee-based classes in TERA. So far we've looked at the Archer and the Sorcerer, which are ranged DPS. So now we're going to take a look at melee combat. So the race I've decided to showcase this with is the Castanic, which are the sort of demon, humanoid type race, as noted by the sort of crazy horns coming out of their forehead. Kind of cool looking. They like to fight, so Slayers seem to be a fitting choice, in my opinion, for this class. So a few things to note. First off, you'll notice a difference with my sort of reticle or crosshair. So with the range classes, I had this sort of circle, sort of reticle, which was sort of like for aiming and whatnot. Now it's just a basic crosshair, and even if I get really close to an enemy, let's see, it doesn't change. Doesn't change at all. It stays the same. So it feels like it's more so meant to be used as a sort of frame of reference to let you know sort of which direction you're kind of moving in, where you're looking at. So that's pretty good. It's still nice that it's there. The other big difference between melee and range classes is if you look at the top corner, I have 0 mana. I have no mana in my mana pool. And it seems also that the melee-based classes have to generate mana by fighting, and then you can expend that mana to use your your bigger, flashier, more powerful skills. The way you generate mana is you use your basic combo, which you start off at level 1. So sort of showcase it here. It's a 4-hit attack for the Slayer. I'm not sure what the other classes yet. I haven't really played them yet. But so basic 4 attacks gets stronger with every hit, and every hit you perform, not in midair, but like against an enemy, will generate mana, increase your sort of mana pool, and then you can expend that on all your other abilities. So let's sort of get into this, showcase how it works. Die. So see, every hit I do generates my mana pool. Every hit is stronger in damage. Crit, nice. I'm gonna sort of take this guy down. There we go. So now I have mana pool to spin my other abilities on. Now, instead of a backstep like the first two classes, the Slayer is with an evasive dodge. You can dodge in any 4 directions. So I can dodge back, like so. I can dodge, I just want to stop cooldown to the right if I want to, get out of the way, get behind people. That's sort of its mechanic, is you can even dodge over people and get behind them. So that's really useful. I like that a lot. The Slayer, unlike some of the other melee-based classes, also they're not meant to take a lot of damage. They're meant to get in, get their damage out while enemies not really looking, and then get out before they get hit, because they're not a melee-based class. They're light armor, so they will take a decent amount of damage if you're not careful. So you still gotta play cautiously if you're gonna play a Slayer. However, the damage output of the Slayer is really intensive, really high, and I'm gonna show that off with some of our abilities here. So the first ability I'm going to showcase is the Whirlwind attack. So the Whirlwind is exactly kind of what it sounds. It's a spinning strike, AoE. I'm going to use it right here. You sort of charge up, and then wham! Everything around you just gets obliterated. Really powerful. Sort of get behind this guy. Do some damage. Do it again. Wham. Huge damage output. But note there's that charge up time, so it's not instant. So one thing I like to do is if an enemy is coming in towards me and if I know they're going to get right in my face, I'll use it preemptively so that I can get the max range out of it and get it off before they even attack me. So that's really cool. Let's fight this next mob. Sort of use the Whirlwind again. Get rid of all the babies, as I call them, and they're gone. The next ability I'm going to use is the name oops, knockdown strike. So it's an ability that when used will actually force knock down your opponent. So let's see. Once again, another charge up time. And he's already on the ground, so that didn't really work. Try this again. Another enemy. Let's go find another one. Let's go up here. So also, I should note your mana when you're not in combat. If I just stand here for a second, wait for it. There it goes. Yeah, it's starting to decay. So when you're not in combat, just like with a sort of rage system or fury system and other MMOs and RPGs, your mana will drain. So you're kind of meant to stay in combat a lot of the time. So just gotta get rid of this. Oh, it didn't knock him down. I don't know what's up with that. Well, take my word for it. It does knock. It's supposed to knock your enemy down. It might just be a chance based. I'm not totally sure. But when it does, it gives you a huge opening to use all of your other abilities, and it's very useful. Next tool we got is the Headlong Rush. So you activate it, Slayer will... Oops, that's the wrong ability. Headlong Rush, it's a dash. You run into the fray, and what it does is it makes the next attack you perform, or skill, or whatever you prefer, much quicker. So the charge time goes down on, like, say, your Whirlwind or your knockdown strike. Very useful to get that sort of... There we go, see? Knocked him down. Right on his ass. And just finish him off. Look at that. Can't even... If you knock him down, can't do nothing. It's too weak. And the last ability I'm going to show, okay, this is one I just got at level 10. It's actually a buff. It's called the Triumphant Shout. When you use it, it restores 100% MP and prevents MP decay for 20 seconds. So now I used it, and if you look, I'm not even in combat, but my MP is no longer decaying. So you can use that when you're transitioning from battle to battle, or at the start of a battle, just to get like an initial burst of MP, and whatever you want. It has good utility, and it's totally up to you what you want to do. So yeah, let's just do this here. So I'm going to end this video, so let's just look at the early kit of the Slayer. If you want more information on TERA, you can always go to tera.almas.com, the official website. Be sure to like, comment on this video. If you have any questions about TERA, post them in the comments below. And stay tuned for the next class in this preview series. See you later.